What if this was the origin story of your superhero biopic? Children dream not of doing their parents' taxes, nor of completing balance sheets or passing the CPA exams, but rather of leaping tall buildings in a single bound and being the superheroes they felt they were born to be. We, each of us, hunger for greatness. By cultivating our talents, we can do great good. However, by failing to acknowledge our limitations, we can do very great harm. Perhaps that is why it is written, the results of our virtuous and harmful actions are inevitable. I look forward to chanting and meditating with you after about 30 seconds of housekeeping. This is Lama Jigme Gyatso of the Buddha Joy Meditation School. For more than 30 years, I spent more than 8 hours a day, every day, studying, practicing, mastering, and reverse engineering the teachings and techniques of each school of Buddhism so that you would not have to. Welcome to Meditate Like a Jedi, which is made possible due to the generosity of viewers just like you. For this evening's primary practice, we're going to rely on the Tersa Ngondro, composed in the 1800s by Dojim Lingpa, this fellow on the left, translated into English under the supervision of Chagdud Tulku, this fellow in the center, and adapted and amplified by yours truly. All the techniques that we are going to play with this evening fit snugly into 4 categories like lunch into a bento box. The first category we're going to play with is energy work, which is known by many names. Some call it Anu Yoga, some call it completion stage, some call it Bindu Mahamudra. We're going to chant 4 lines whose meaning is figurative. Let us place our hands in the puckered palm position overhead. O Majo Lama, please come to this crown. O infallible, constant protector who knows all Dharma things. O Majo Lama, please come to this crown. O infallible, constant protector who knows all Dharma things. O Majo Lama, please come to this crown. O infallible, constant protector who knows all Dharma things. As children, our first bicycle most likely had training wheels, and although they were clunky, they got the job done. This evening's first exercise is also clunky. During each inhalation, we could silently and mentally recite the 12-syllable phrase, perceiving this very turbulent play of mind. And during each exhalation, we could silently and mentally recite, relaxing into mind's non-graspable nature. No, Virginia, these are not affirmations, for they do not pertain to belief. These are statements of fact that help us to dispel the myths that can undermine our practice of meditation. Oops, wrong button. The second category we're going to play with are the sutric recitations. So rather than squander months or years trying to use our prefrontal cortex to change our emotions, we're just going to spend a couple minutes chanting a few lines and then allowing our subconscious mind to process them through meditation. We're going with our first triplet will sow the seeds of joyful enthusiasm, the sixth fold of the Buddha's eightfold path. Let's place our hands in the puckered palm position in front of our sternum. It is extremely difficult to find such freedom and opportunities as we have. It is extremely difficult to find such freedom and opportunities as we have. It is extremely difficult to find such freedom and opportunities as we have. Now let us remove the first of two metaphoric training wheels and reduce our contemplative exercises from 12 syllables down to 3. During each perceptive inhalation, we could silently and mentally recite, "Notice this," and during each releasing exhalation, we could silently and mentally recite, "Relaxing." Now let us contemplate impermanence, that we might grow in the wisdom of letting go, the first fold of the Buddha's eightfold path. Together. Being impermanent, everyone who was born will die. Being impermanent, everyone who was born will die. Being impermanent, everyone who was born will die. Now let us remove the second of two metaphoric training wheels, reducing our contemplative exercise from 3 syllables down to just 1. During each perceptive inhalation, we could silently and mentally recite the demonstrative pronoun this. During each releasing exhalation, we could silently and mentally recite the monosyllabic verb ease, which functions as a synonym of relax. We come to the third sutra recitation that we mentioned in this evening's opening lesson, which can lay a foundation for the second fold of the Buddha's eightfold path, wishing love. Together. The results of our virtuous and harmful actions are inevitable. The results of our virtuous and harmful actions are inevitable. The results of our virtuous and harmful actions are inevitable. Together as a team, let us meditate as profoundly as Ahsoka Tano on Lothal. We come to our fourth sutra recitation, where we explore stress, not to be a sad sack, but to enhance our empathy for the stresses of others. A key to compassion, the second fold of the Buddha's Eightfold Path. The three realms we experience a samsara cycle, or like a notion of suffering. The three realms we experience a samsara cycle, or like a notion of suffering. The three realms we experience a samsara cycle, or like a notion of suffering. We return to joyful enthusiasm, the sixth fold of the Buddha's Eightfold Path. Remembering this, may my mind turn toward Dharma. Remembering this, may my mind turn toward Dharma. Remembering this, may my mind turn toward Dharma. And let us continue with right enthusiasm, as now we take refuge. From now until I reach a very heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in the Lama who embodies the three jewels. From now until I reach a very heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in the Lama who embodies the three jewels. From now until I reach a very heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in the Lama who embodies the three jewels. We know for our eighth sutra recitation, we generate the conventional bodhicitta, which is right intention's second fold of the Buddha's eightfold path. Together. From now until samsara is emptied, may I bring about benefit and happiness for all beings as if they have each been my kind mothers. From now until samsara is emptied, may I bring about benefit and happiness for all beings as if they had each been my kind mothers. From now until samsara is emptied, may I bring about benefit and happiness for all beings as if they have each been my kind mothers. We come now to Tantra's mandala offering, which reminds us that 50% of the Buddha's eightfold path pertains to loving kindness, and that 75% of that loving kindness is simply kind communication, kind conduct, and kind commerce, the third, fourth, and fifth folds of the Buddha's eightfold path. To perfect the two accumulations, I offer the body's wealth and splendor of all my loves to the three jewels. To perfect the two accumulations, I offer the body's wealth and splendor of all my loves to the three jewels. To perfect the two accumulations, I offer the body's wealth and splendor of all my loves to the three jewels. Tonight we could play with 15 mantra meditations. The common denominator of the first 4 mantra meditations is going to be the practice of love and letting go. The Buddha was fond of organizing all things, beings, and phenomena in terms of the 4 bases of mindfulness: the circumstantial, the physical, the interpersonal, and the mental. So let's begin our practice of love and letting go with the mental. But first, I got ahead of myself, a bit of the old energy work. Puckered palms overhead. Doshe Sampa, inseparable from my Lama, is above the crown of my head. Nectar flows from him, purifying my obscurations on Vajrasattva. Doshe Sampa, inseparable from my Lama, is above the crown of my head. Nectar flows from him, purifying my obscurations on Vajrasattva. Doshe Sampa, inseparable from my Lama, is above the crown of my head. Nectar flows from him, purifying my obscurations on Vajrasattva. Now let us rest in mindfulness and meditation. Some more energy work, we're calling this Jigme. We're placing our puckered palms before our sternum. Dissolving into light, I'm in mind, Father and Mother, blend with me an experience of heart's oneness. Dissolving into light, I'm in mind, Mother and Father, blend with me an experience of heart's oneness. Dissolving into light, I'm in mind, Mother and Father, blend with me an experience of heart's oneness. And now we come to the first 4 of 15 mantra meditations. We're going to begin by verbally chanting a 4-line loving wish. This is not a prayer. We don't need faith. We don't need to visualize. We don't need to emote. We're simply using words to exercise our intention in the same way that deep knee bends exercises our legs and heart and lungs. May all minds of all beings now be as wise and peaceful as the mind of a Buddha, of laws and battles by a bishop and suitable seed mantra humoti clay drop. So now we're going to take that same wish and shrink it down to one line and divide it in half between our in-breath and our out-breath. We work with figurative statements, both simile and metaphor, for we have evolved to think symbolically. During our in-breath, we repeat that very concise, loving wish. During the exhalation, we physically relax as best we can while chanting this 6-syllable mantra. Om Vajra Sarva Hum, Om Vajra Sarva Hum, Om Vajra Sarva Hum, Om Vajra Sarva Hum. Om Vajra Sarva Hum, Om Vajra Sarva Hum, Om Vajra Sarva Hum, Om Vajra Sarva Hum. Om Vajra Sarva Hum, Om Vajra Sarva Hum, Om Vajra Sarva Hum, Om Vajra Sarva Hum. Om Vajra Sarva Hum, Om Vajra Sarva Hum, Om Vajra Sarva Hum, Om Vajra Sarva Hum. May all relationships of all beings now be as loving and joyful as a real or imagined Buddhist communications symbolized by the 6-syllable mantra. Om Vajra Salva, 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 May whole bodies of all beings know and enjoy the beautiful health depicted in Buddhist thought of the blissful body of a Yidam of lore and archetype of enlightenment. Om Vajra Salva, 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 Om Vajra Salva. We now prepare in preparation for the next 4 mantra meditations, which shall have as their common denominator awareness and letting go. We're going to review the meaning of emptiness. Whoops, I got ahead of myself. Sorry about that. We're sticking with love right now. May all circumstances or lots of all beings don't have the safety, good fortune, or boon, as a Buddha's real or a mountain paradise, pure land or vaunty. Om Vajra Salva, 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 In preparation for the next 4 mantra meditations, where we explore awareness and letting go, let's review the meaning of emptiness. As we relax into our exhalation, whatever we notice during our previous inhalation could feel as not graspable as a vast empty void. Like the illusion of the infinite azure sky on a bright and beautiful cloudless morn, which although compelling to the eye is not graspable to the hand. So we're going to now, instead of chanting a 4-line wish, we're going to chant a 5-line rhetorical question. How is it that as we inhale all common lots of circumstances could appear quite vivid? Yet as we relax into our exhalation, they could feel as non-graspable as a real or imagined paradise or body of light. Om Vajra Sattva Hum, Om Vajra Sattva Hum, Om Vajra Sattva Hum, Om Vajra Sattva Hum. Om Vajra Sattva Hum, Om Vajra Sattva Hum, Om Vajra Sattva Hum, Om Vajra Sattva Hum. Om Vajra Sattva Hum, Om Vajra Sattva Hum, Om Vajra Sattva Hum, Om Vajra Sattva Hum. Om Vajra Sattva Hum, Om Vajra Sattva Hum, Om Vajra Sattva Hum, Om Vajra Sattva Hum. How is it that as we inhale all common bodies or forms could feel quite sensual? Yet as we relax into our exhalation, they could feel as non-graspable as a real or imagined octopoiedom of light. Om Vajra Sattva Hum, Om Vajra Sattva Hum, Om Vajra Sattva Hum, Om Vajra Sattva Hum. Om Vajra Sattva Hum, Om Vajra Sattva Hum, Om Vajra Sattva Hum, Om Vajra Sattva Hum. Om Vajra Sattva Hum, Om Vajra Sattva Hum, Om Vajra Sattva Hum, Om Vajra Sattva Hum. Om Vajra Sattva Hum, Om Vajra Sattva Hum, Om Vajra Sattva Hum, Om Vajra Sattva Hum. How is it that as we inhale the interpersonal experience of common communication, all speech could be quite resounding? Yet as we relax into our exhalation, it could feel as non-graspable as a real or imagined mantra of light. Om Vajra Salva Hum, Om Vajra Salva Hum, Om Vajra Salva Hum, Om Vajra Salva Hum. Om Vajra Salva Hum, Om Vajra Salva Hum, Om Vajra Salva Hum, Om Vajra Salva Hum. Om Vajra Salva Hum, Om Vajra Salva Hum, Om Vajra Salva Hum, Om Vajra Salva Hum. Om Vajra Salva Hum, Om Vajra Salva Hum, Om Vajra Salva Hum, Om Vajra Salva Hum. How is it that as we inhale we could perceive mind's common functions clearly? Yet as we relax into our exhalation, they could feel as non-graspable as a real or imagined considerable hum of light. Om Vajra Salva Hum, Om Vajra Salva Hum, Om Vajra Salva Hum, Om Vajra Salva Hum. Om Vajra Salva Hum, Om Vajra Salva Hum, Om Vajra Salva Hum, Om Vajra Salva Hum. Om Vajra Salva Hum, Om Vajra Salva Hum, Om Vajra Salva Hum, Om Vajra Salva Hum. Om Vajra Salva Hum, Om Vajra Salva Hum, Om Vajra Salva Hum, Om Vajra Salva Hum. Puckered palms overhead. How am I like torching altar in the sky in front of me? My rude Lama could appear in the form upon my kata. How am I like torching altar in the sky in front of me? My rude Lama could appear in the form upon my kata. How am I like torching altar in the sky in front of me? My rude Lama could appear in the form of Padmakara. Embodiment of all Buddhas of the three times most excellent root Lama, I pray to you. Embodiment of all Buddhas of the three times most excellent root Lama, I pray to you. Embodiment of all Buddhas of the three times most excellent root Lama, I pray to you. Hold me with your compassion in this and future lives and in the motto. Hold me with your compassion in this and future lives and in the motto. Hold me with your compassion in this and future lives and in the motto. Bless me always throughout the three times Om Ahum Vadara Guru Manmasiri Hum. Bless me always throughout the three times Om Ahum Vadara Guru Manmasiri Hum. Bless me always throughout the three times Om Ahum Vadara Guru Manmasiri Hum. Please place your puckered palms before your sternum. May I receive all the blessings and empowerments of enlightened from speech and mind. Thus far, we've brought mantra meditation into the path of love and letting go. We have also brought it into the path of awareness and letting go. We are now going to bring it into the path of bliss and letting go. Puckered palms before your forehead. Benzo Guru Kaya Wakati Tasiri Hum. Om Ahum Vadara Guru Manmaziri 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 Hum. Om Ahum Vadara Guru Manmaziri 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 Hum. Om Ahum Vadara Guru Manmaziri 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 Hum. Om Ahum Vadara Guru Manmaziri 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 Hum. Please place your right hand, palm up, in your lap, your left hand, palm up, upon the right. Benzo Guru Kaya Wakatsi Tasiri Hum. Om Ahum varara guru manmaziri umamahu varara guru manmaziri umamahu varara guru manmaziri umamahu varara guru manmaziri Umahu varara guru manmaziri umamahu varara guru manmaziri umamahu varara guru manmaziri umamahu varara guru manmaziri Umahu varara guru manmaziri umamahu varara guru manmaziri umamahu varara guru manmaziri umamahu varara guru manmaziri Umahu varara guru manmaziri umamahu varara guru manmaziri umamahu varara guru manmaziri umamahu varara guru manmaziri Please place your puckered palms before your throat. Benzo Guru Kaya Wakasita Siddhi Umahu Varara Guru Manmaziri Umamahu Varara Guru Manmaziri Umamahu Varara Guru Manmaziri Umamahu Varara Guru Manmaziri Umahu varara guru manmaziri umamahu varara guru manmaziri umamahu varara guru manmaziri umamahu varara guru manmaziri Umahu varara guru manmaziri umamahu varara guru manmaziri umamahu varara guru manmaziri umamahu varara guru manmaziri Umahu varara guru manmaziri umamahu varara guru manmaziri umamahu varara guru manmaziri umamahu varara guru manmaziri Welcome to this evening's live stream. The moment you have a specific question about Buddhist chanting, Buddhist meditation, Buddhist philosophy, or their application, simply type your question in great detail in the chat window. Please place the center of your left palm over your navel. Please place the center of your right palm over that. Om Benzo Guru Kaya Wakati Tasiri Umahu Varara Guru Manmaziri 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 Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri. Please place your puckered palms before your sternum. Umenzo Guru Kaya Wakati Tasiri. Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri. Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri. Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri. Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri. We return to Ana Yoga Tantra's energy work. Please place your puckered palms before your sternum and chant with me. The Lama dissolves into light and blends with me in all sense of separability. The Lama dissolves into light and blends with me in all sense of separability. The Lama dissolves into light and blends with me in all sense of separability. Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri. Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri. Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri. Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri Umahu Varaguru Manmaziri. Now let us return to the union of awareness and letting go. I behold the true face of the ultimate Lama, the union of spontaneous awareness and emptiness. I behold the true face of the ultimate Lama, the union of spontaneous awareness and emptiness. I behold the true face of the ultimate Lama, the union of spontaneous awareness and emptiness. During our inhalation, let us silently and mentally recite the rhetorical question. How relax into the awareness of this. Om Ahum Varara Guru Manmaziri 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 Let us rehearse the transference of consciousness at the time of death, wherein our mind coalesces at our heart, shoots up our central channel, and then releases into the vast expanse. This process is known as Poa. Please place your puckered palms together overhead and chant with me. By the way, if you've just joined us, welcome aboard. The moment you have a specific question about Buddhist chanting, Buddhist philosophy, Buddhist meditation, or their application, type your question in the chat window. I pray to thee, protector Amitabha, bless me that I may master the profound path of Poam. Pay. I pray to thee, protector Amitabha, bless me that I may master the profound path of Poam. Pay. I pray to thee, protector Amitabha, bless me that I may master the profound path of Poam. Pay. Now let us rest in mindfulness and meditation. We now practice Tantra's Cho slicing offering, and is predicated on the assumption that if we had just perished and left our body behind, then we could offer it all that we left behind to all beings everywhere. Puckered palms in front of your sternum. I now give my body wealth and virtue with qualities wholeheartedly to all beings as if they had each been my kind mothers. I now give my body wealth and virtue with qualities wholeheartedly to all beings as if they had each been my kind mothers. I now give my body wealth and virtue with qualities wholeheartedly to all beings as if they had each been my kind mothers. Let us seal this evening's practice with a loving wish. Without hindrance may I ensure enormous benefit for all beings. Without hindrance may I ensure enormous benefit for all beings. Without hindrance may I ensure enormous benefit for all beings. If you feel that I have earned it, you could give this live stream a thumbs up. You could even help support this channel. In approximately 11 hours, I would very much like to return to lead tomorrow's early morning meditation class and group practice. And if you are as geeky as me, this is the way.